But I'm also realizing men don't know how to ask women out, so I'm going to help you out. This is how you ask a woman out.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Welcome back, Motivation Nation. It's your host, Airgordon. Look, this lady is saying men need to learn how to approach women. So let's let her tell us what's going on here.
So I am dating again. Embarrassed to say. I'm on Raya and Bumble. Raya is like a silent disco. Bumble is... Verdict is still out. I have gone on dates on Bumble, so better yield as far as dates. But I'm also realizing men don't know how to ask women out, so I'm going to help you out. This is how you ask a woman out. Repeat after me. I would like to take you out and get to know you better. Are you free Friday night? There's a insert spot. I would like to take you.
Hold on. But before she continues down this path, let me just stop. Okay, listen, you're meeting people on dating apps. And that's where we are in society. I get it. But the more I see these videos and the more that I hear, there's a lot of people who meet people on these apps and they try to set up dates before they ever actually have a conversation with them. I don't understand how that's even possible. And I understand now why you have so many terrible first dates. It's because you don't actually know the person. You've never actually spoken to them on the phone, or the people that do is so brief that you don't even know who you're going on a date with. So when you're meeting people on apps, I don't think that they're going to respond and behave the way that they would if they were in your face. So what you're asking them to do, I don't think that coincides with an app. And I'm not saying that that's right by any means, but generally people can hide behind that keyboard and say things that they wouldn't necessarily say in someone's face. So they're going to, in my opinion, probably be a bit more disrespectful over the keyboard than they would be in your face. So I'm going to let her finish and then I'll give my closing remarks. But that's kind of one of the bad parts about meeting people on these dating apps. I don't think that they're going to be necessarily as nice as consistently as you want them to be. Because I'm not saying that there aren't nice people on these apps and respectful men on these apps, respectful women on these apps. I'm just saying consistently though.
Can I pick you up? Yes or no? Yes. What's your address? Give me your phone number. May I have your phone number? No. Well, here's the address. I'll meet you there at said time. Let me know if you change your mind. I could also call you an Uber. Period. That is how you ask a woman out nowadays. You're welcome.
Yeah, and also with this, I think a lot of the problem now is people are putting too much onus on, I guess, the man to step up and ask these women are putting too much onus on the men to step up and ask them. If you find a man that you are physically attracted to, there's nothing wrong with approaching him and trying to spark up a conversation with him and trying to set a date up. But I think because people are getting further and further away from in-person contact and talking to people directly face to face and asking them questions, I think it's going to get harder and harder for people to be compatible or to find matches, because you're basically trying to match off an app based on a profile and a bunch of preferences, and you're trying to go out on a first date and have someone order you an Uber that you don't even know. And now you're expecting this person to come out of money and he hasn't even had a conversation with you, which to me is backwards, all the way backwards. If you're going to meet someone on an app, the first thing you guys should do if you match is get each other's phone number and start having a conversation, start having dialogue with one another before you even set up the first date. I figure you should at least talk a week at least 3 to 5 days before you even set up a date, because within those 3 to 5 days you guys can get to know each other, because on day 1 or 2 you could be like, yeah, no, I can already see that we're not aligned based on the conversations that we're having. So why even waste time going out on dates? A lot of these, and I'm not saying this lady here, but in a lot of instances, what I see is people are trying to utilize these men as a way to have free meals, free photo ops, free photos for social media and story time content. They're not generally trying to meet the person and get to know them. They're in it for something, and the for something is not an actual relationship. It's for something completely different. And so until you change the way that you're meeting and change your mentality, you're going to continue to run into these bad dates. And trying to tell a man how to ask you out, that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant if you're not actually getting to know the person to begin with. If the only way that you're communicating with this person before day 1 is through an app messaging, I mean, you might as well just go to the casino and roll the dice, or play the lotto or whatever, because that's basically what you're doing. You're just gambling at that point. And don't get me wrong, dating is a gamble, but at least if you get a chance to talk to the person, you can start to narrow down what it is you like or don't like about that person. But just text chatting back and forth, hey, you might as well just close your eyes and pull the lever and hope you hear the ding, 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 ding. I win. That's just, hey, listen, that's my take on it. That's how I think about it. But you guys let me know what you think about this story. And for all of you women and men out there that are single and are on the dating apps, how is that going for you? How are the interactions with the opposite sex on these apps? Just let me know. I want to know. And like I say at the end of these videos, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. The channel is growing, and it's all because of you. Couldn't be done without you guys. I appreciate all the likes, the shares, the views, the comments. All of it matters. Even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, hey, I appreciate the commentary from you guys. It lets me know that, hey, whether you agree or not, because I don't ever attack the content creator, the person. That's not what I do. I attack the logic and the points of what they're talking about. So I'm never going to be going head to head with somebody. And I do see that a lot, but we talk about talking points, and we talk about the logic and how that can be fixed. And we analyze those things to try to, shed some light and some enlightenment. But anyway, it's that time of the video, guys. It's time for you to get down in the comments and let me know what you guys think about this. But that's it for this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Out.